Let's begin with some breaking news. Now, the West Bengal state BJP chief Dilip Ghosh has kicked up a massive row once again as he suggested encounters of TMC workers. In a public meeting at Jalpaiguri, he posed an open threat to TMC workers by stating that there is no dearth of bullets and that the Bharatiya Janata Party has not signed any bond to be tolerant. This remark comes in the backdrop of the deaths of BJP workers in the state recently. Okay, this comment now coming from the state BJP chief. He is a controversial man who's stoking controversy yet again. Let's go across to my colleague Tamal Saha joining us on the phone line. Tamal, Dilip Ghosh doesn't seem to find, he always seems to find a way into the headlines. And this time it's his comment about the deaths of BJP workers. In fact, the retaliation that he's talking about, which is really quite insightful.
Well, it's simply not the language and the tone, but the timing of it is also extremely precarious, wherein, because you have to understand this statement coming from state BJP leadership post-Panchayat election, which had been completely mired in violence, should not only be seen as an incitement, but also with a fear that there could be larger ramification. Dilip Ghosh is known to make such loose comments. He is known to make such hate speeches. He has done so in the past, and BJP as a party has never pulled up. And thus, nobody is expecting the central leadership to pull up Dilip Ghosh, but then his words were extremely sharp, directed towards Trinamool Congress, and particularly one leader, that is Anubrata Mondal, the strongman in Birbhum, and suggesting that if Trinamool Congress come troubling BJP, referring to the allegation that had been made by BJP that BJP workers had not been allowed to file nomination during Panchayat polls. This time around, in the run-up to Lok Sabha election 2019, there would be retaliation. And Dilip Ghosh has gone to the extent of using the word encounter. Now, that is a serious threat. How the state would react to it, we have to wait and see. The state hasn't reacted so far. No Trinamool Congress leader has reacted to his tirade so far. But then BJP state president Dilip Ghosh was clearly trying to incite the people, a gathering of more than 1,000 people in Jalpaiguri, mostly BJP workers, and outside a place where BJP has managed to surge its numbers and also vote share. Clearly, many would say this is an attempt of polarization through high-handedness and through such hate rants.
Right, and Tamal, this is not the first time that Dilip Ghosh has done this, and certainly the excuse that it's coming from a fringe leader of the party will not work because he is the state president after all.
Well, that's right. Dilip Ghosh is clearly suggesting that they are not trying to attack Trinamool Congress, but they are trying to defend themselves, and any act of defense should not be seen as a crime. So basically, he is saying that even if there is an encounter, even if there are bullets being fired and Trinamool Congress workers are killed, it should be seen as an act of retaliation from BJP trying to protect its own workers. Once again stoking the same sentiment that BJP workers are living under the shadows of fear in Trinamool regime in West Bengal, and that Dilip Ghosh and BJP as a party would definitely be the protector, the messiah for them, and they should not lose out their hope on the party. We have seen in the past, as recent as Panchayat election, there had been several political workers from Trinamool Congress, from BJP, from CPM, falling prey to political violence, and BJP is suggesting that Trinamool Congress is responsible for all the violence, and they would be protecting all the workers on the ground, and even if it meant resorting to encounter, quote-unquote, right, and even if it meant firing bullets to keep Trinamool Congress at bay. We also have to understand that in the past, when Dilip Ghosh had made such statements, Trinamool Congress and the state leadership had condemned it, but no action was taken against it. We have to now wait and see whether the state reacts or the party reacts.
Thanks, Tamal, for joining us.